Hi, I'm Maria from Crochet A to Z and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. If you have, thank you. I want to thank you for all being here. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed, push that subscribe button and join our community. We have a wonderful group of people here. So today I wanted to show you how to make this really neat Christmas tree. And it's easy to make. You can use it and make a banner with it. You could actually, if you wanted to, you could make a banner with the Christmas snowflake and the tree, or other things. You could make a banner with just the trees. You can use it and you can give it away as gifts or on packages, and you can make it so that it can be hung from a Christmas tree. Or like I said, you can put it, instead of putting a bow on a package, you could put this really pretty Christmas tree. Make it any color you want. That's totally up to you. And I'm going to show you just how quick and easy it is to make this. You can make many of this. You can sell them, but you can make a lot of them in one day. It's an easy project. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make. So why don't we get started with our little Christmas tree? And I don't know, we could say that it's a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, but it's really a cute tree. And Charlie Brown, I think, would love it. So let's get started. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a slip knot. I was going to use a darker green for this, but I wasn't sure that you'd be able to see what I'm doing as well. So I said, well, let's stick with this green for now. But like I said, you can make any color, your Christmas tree, any color. So what you're going to do is you're going to do your slip knot, and then you're going to chain 1, 2. And I'm going to go slow like I do with most of my videos because I want you to get it. I want you to walk away and say, I got it, Maria. So we chained 2. This is your working chain. These are your chains, and this is your slip knot. So what you're going to do in the very first, after you chain 2, you're going to do a half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. You're going to do a half double crochet. Now, while you're still in that second chain from the hook, you're going to do another half double crochet. So in that second chain from the hook, you made 2 half double crochets. Now you're going to chain 1. You're going to turn your work. And you're going to turn your work. And in the very same stitch, you're going to put 2 half double crochets. So you're going to go in there and you're going to put a half double crochet and another half double crochet. And then in the next stitch, right here, you're going to put a half double crochet and another half double crochet in that same spot. Now we're working from the top down. So you started with a chain 2 and you did 2 half double crochets in that chain 2, and you chained 1 and you turned your work. Then what you did was you made 2 half double crochets in one of the half double crochets from below, and then you made another 2 half double crochets. So now you have 4 half double crochets. Now you're going to chain 1. You're going to turn your work. So we're going to turn your work, and you have the 4 stitches. Now what you're going to do is once you have 4, you're going to do a half double crochet in the same where you chained to 1. You're going to do a half double crochet, and then after you do a half double crochet in the second stitch, you're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1, 2. Now in the next stitch, you're going to do right here double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2. So let me show you. Right in here, you're going to do another half double crochet. Now you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that very last stitch, you're going to do a half double crochet. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half double crochets. So now in the next round, we're going to chain 1, and you're going to turn your work. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a half double crochet in each of the stitches. So you have 6 here. So you're going to do a half double crochet, a half double crochet, and you're going to go right across, and you'll end up with 6 half double crochets. I'm going to just pull this over across. Always make sure you get that last one. You're going to do another half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1. We're going to do a half double crochet in this first stitch. All right, and then in the next stitch, we're going to do 2 half double crochets. Now I want to mention that you're going to do a half double crochet in every stitch until you have 2 stitches remaining. So you're going to do a half double crochet, just 1, a half double crochet, just 1, and now you're going to do, you have 2 stitches remaining, you're going to do 2 half double crochets, 1, 2, and then in that very last stitch, you're going to do just 1 half double crochet. And you're going across very nicely, top of your tree. Now you're going to chain 1. You're going to turn your work. So now you're going to do a half double crochet in each stitch across. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and we did 8 half double crochets. Now we're going to chain 1. Now we're going to repeat row 5. We're going to repeat row 5. So we chained 1, and we're going to turn our work. And we're going to half double crochet right where that chain 1, because the chain 1 counts as nothing. Let me just say that. So we're going to do, as we did in row 5, a half double crochet where the chain 1 is. The next spot, we're going to do 2 half double crochets in that same stitch. Now we're going to do a half double crochet in each stitch until we have 2 stitches remaining. So we're going to do a half double crochet here, a half double crochet here, and we're going to go right across, and we're going to do a half double crochets until we have 2 stitches remaining. Now we've got our 2 stitches remaining. In this next to the last stitch, we're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1, 2. In this very last stitch, you're going to do 1 half double crochet. And if you count, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So now you're going to repeat row 6. You're going to chain 1. You're always going to chain 1 and turn your work. That chain 1 counts as nothing. In this first stitch, you're going to do a half double crochet. And move these over. You're going to do a half double crochet right across. In every stitch. I like to go slow. I'm visual, and I like you to be able to follow along. If you wanted to get your yarn and do it with me, absolutely. So we're going to do a half double crochet right across because we are repeating row 6. So we're going to do this right across. And we're going to end up with the same amount of stitches that we had from the row below, because we didn't add any here. So if you count them, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Now we're going to chain 1. Counts as nothing. You're going to turn your work around. Now we're going to repeat row 5 again. So we're going to do a half double crochet in the very first stitch. In the second stitch, we're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1, 2. In all the stitches until you have 2 remaining, you're going to do all half double crochets. And I just want to mention that I am going to have 2 giveaways at the end of this month. If you're a subscriber, you will automatically be in the giveaways of some of my favorite things. So now we're going to keep going until we have only 2 stitches left. in this very last stitch, you're going to do 2 half double crochets in the next to the last stitch, and then in the very last stitch you're going to do 1 half double crochet. And like I said, you can put these on packages, you can make them and have them for ornaments. You can give them away as a little gift for an ornament. I went somewhere this week, I had them with me, and I gave it to somebody as a little thank you for being so kind to my family member. So this was a repeat of row 5. So now the very last row of our tree is going to be a repeat of row 6. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to do half double crochets in the very first stitch where you chained 1. Chain 1 counts as nothing. And really what that chain 1 does is it gives it a little bit of a nice edging, and it also makes it, supportive. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a half double crochet right across, because we are repeating row 6. So let me show you. Hold on. This is your last row. After you did row 5, you're going to chain 1, because this is your very last row. So you're going to do a half double crochet where you did the chain 1 and you turned your work, and you're going to do a half double crochet right across. So what's going to happen is in this row below and this row that we're doing now, they're going to have the same number of stitches. So we're just going to do right across, we're going to do a half double crochets. And again, I like to go slow so that you can follow me. If you want to make it while I'm doing it, if you want to write down the instructions, you can do that. I don't like to go fast. I'm visual. I like anybody that picks up a crochet hook to be able to follow what I'm doing. I want newbies or someone that's never crocheted before to be able to follow me and do something. And this is the positivity that it brings, is if you can do something that you've never done before and you're new, it's great, and it makes you want to continue to crochet. We want to make this a positive experience. So that's your last row. So now I'm going to show you. Here's your tree. Okay, so now if you wanted to, you can make this longer so that you can make it as a hanger if you want, to put on a tree or give as an ornament, or if you wanted to put it on a package, or you can put a ribbon through it, a very thin ribbon, which I've done, and you tie the ribbon and it looks like the top of the tree ornament. Or you can, if you want to buy the little stars, you can do whatever you want. You can put pearls on this to embellish it. You can do a lot of things with this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to snip this away, and I'm going to make it long enough, because what's going to happen is we can snip this away and pull it through, and what we can do is weave that in, weave the ends in. So now once you make your tree, we're going to make the bottom of the tree, or your little trunk. We're going to make the little trunk. I just want to show you. This is your finished trees. And this is, and that's the one that you just started making. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of, you can use brown for your trunk. I've seen them in black. I have a friend that made them in black. Whatever color you want to use, black, brown, whatever. Be my guest. So now what we're going to do is we're going to count your little stitches, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this 5th stitch. And I do a slip knot. You do not have to do a slip knot, but that's what I do to attach this. If you don't want to do that, that's fine, but this is how I make mine. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I pull this in, and I go through both those chains. So I want you to see, I go through the whole stitch. I want you to see it. And I pull this through. And then what I do is I attach it. So I just do I slip knot through it. So slip stitch through it rather. So I get that end and I pull that right through. And to me, it stays better. So now what we're going to do is right in that same stitch, I'm going to do a half double crochet because I'm going to make my trunk. And you can make this long enough and we can cut it afterwards. And then in the next stitch, I'm going to make a half double crochet. I don't know if you can see that. I want to be able to see it. And then in the next one, a half double crochet. And in the 4th one, a half double crochet. So there's your 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we're going to do is chain 1. Once again, counts as nothing. We're going to turn our work around. We're going to do a half double crochet in the 1st stitch, in the 2nd stitch, in the 3rd stitch, and in the 4th stitch. We're going to do a half double crochet. I usually do 2 rows of half double crochets. If you want to make your trunk longer, you can. You can do 3 rows, you can do whatever. I do 2 rows. I find that's enough. Once I do my 2 rows, I snip my end off. And I just want to mention, like I said, you go into the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because if you count here, you're going to find that 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to be just in the middle, just where you want to be. And then what I'm going to do is pull that through, so that you're right in the middle, and you'll see that you're right in the middle. And this is your tree. So what's going to happen is I'm going to weave these ends in. I'll weave some of this in, and then I'll cut the rest off. And I'll weave all these ends in. And that's your tree. So this is your little Christmas trees. And like I said, you can do this, make it longer, and you can have it hanging on a Christmas tree. Or if you want to use it and have it, use it as on a banner. If you want to put it, also make it longer and put it, instead of a bow, you can use it as a bow in place of the bow. So this is a really easy tutorial on how to make your Christmas trees. And here they are. And like I said, you can make them in any color. You can make them whatever color you want. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. And again, have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to push that like button if you like the videos, because what it does is it wakes up the algorithms and more people can see these tutorials and find this tutorial. So if you have a minute, don't forget to push the like button, push the subscribe button. And again, these are the easy Christmas trees. And this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. Have a great Thanksgiving and good night. Bye-bye.